What it do? KayBoss here. And I hope y'all doing superb. Welcome to Into the Deep End Podcast. Your host, KayBoss. Before we begin, make sure you help a brother out with the coffee. And if you can't hit me up with some coffee, hit me up with the like button, hit the subscribe button, and let's have a little sit down and a spell. Now we're watching Melli Monaco. Now I've seen her. I'm pretty sure everyone's seen her little viral clips. Very beautiful young lady. I love her accent, pretty eyes, pretty bone structure. Just an all-around goddess of a woman. Now that's just my simp talking. I'm suppressing the inner simp. Get out of here. Anyway. So we're gonna go over this. This was something I was actually watching because I'm doing the segments because we're trying to take away some of the simp. Get that simpery out of you. And how do you know if you have simpery? If you fall for what she tells you, you might be a simp. Now, women, ladies, I'm not coming after you. I'm just saying there's certain things that you can do as a woman that you can tell what type of person you're dealing with. If you're dealing with a masculine man, if you're dealing with a feminine man, or if you're dealing with that in between, people, they don't want a beta, they want an alpha. I'm a sigma, so I kind of have a little bit of, I could do both. And I think that's where this man is. He's a Libra as well. I'm a Libra. I'm a later Libra. He's an earlier Libra, so he has that Virgo tendency with the over traits of a Libra. And so I can tell he's a very calm, nonchalant type of person like myself. Not very high energy, but can get energetic if he needs to. And I don't know what her sign is. I don't want to speculate, but she says certain things that let you know she's been around the block. And I want to see if you guys can pick those things out. Now, as much as I want to stop the video, I will stop it from time to time just to go over it. Hit the like, give her a like too as well, and help Melli Monaco out by going to her channel. Link will be in the description below. And definitely take a look at what she got going on, because she does bring up very good topics for men. She's not just men-centric. She does a little bit of everybody, so that's kind of like where I'm at too. I'm not against women. This is not a man versus woman. This is pointing out differences, right? My job here is to point out differences so you will not simp. And that's what I'm looking to help men with, is don't simp over these pretty women, because trust me, 15, 20 years down the line, at 49, the women that passed me over when I was in my 20s, they wish they did now. I'll tell you that right now. But anyway, just let's go in and take a look. Now, let's hit the intros.
Would you get off Instagram for your man?
Fuck no. Okay. Hell no. That's you already being insecure. What? I make my money off of content. You gonna stop my bag because you want me to? No, you're weird. Bye.
Baby, meet Rashad.
Nice to meet you, Rashad. I like that name. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, why you say nothing?
I don't know.
I like that name too.
Okay. Do you want to talk to Betty?
Where are you from?
I'm from North Carolina.
North Carolina?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Where you from?
I'm from out here. I'm from Watts,
Okay.
California.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're a little local superstar, huh?
I'm a what?
Little local superstar, huh?
I guess you could call that. I don't know. I'm just me.
Okay.
You live out here?
I do.
How long you been out here for?
About a year.
So, to start it off, since she can't see him and he can't see her, how would you think that entry started? Like, do you think that was something like, he's getting the understanding now? I know she put the clips on, would you end your, would you delete your Instagram? That was the actual beginning of it, or the middle, I think towards the end. But just from this point on, I don't think they are clicking. That's just my personal assessment.
And a half.
You like it?
Nah, I don't.
I respect that because it ain't been the same after COVID.
Yeah, you can't find a good woman nowhere. Everybody done took that shot and went crazy.
Man, tell me about ain't no good men out here. I don't like dating men that are from Cali.
Well, I didn't say nothing about no good men being out here. I said,
You said what, women?
I said women, yeah.
And I said men.
Yeah. I know what I am, but I don't know.
How old are you?
I don't know what you are.
How old are you?
How old am I?
Yes.
So Rashad has a thing.
Yeah, I'm older.
He wants to know, he will tell you his age if you tell him how much you weigh.
How much I weight?
Yes.
Like 156.
Okay.
I work out, so I'm like below that. Like below 160. I'm thick as fuck. Just kidding.
So Rashad,
39, just kidding.
You can know your age.
39, so he's 10 years younger than I am. So he's kind of like almost a Gen Xer, but at the cusp. You know what I'm saying? So he's kind of like, he's in there, but he's not. And her being 160, I gotta ask, how tall are you though? Because sometimes 160 is not good. Now, I'm not saying, ladies, if you're, plus size or whatever is something, but especially with high value men, the reason why they care about weight is because there's an appeal that they're looking for. You got to remember, high value men are looking for the trophy, the status, the woman that can't be gotten by just any regular man. Now, I'm not saying just because you're not one of those types of women that you're not attractive or you're not good enough, or I'm just telling you what high value men value. And so a lot of women are like, oh, that's messed up. But hey, that's just their preference. Just like you have a preference. You don't want a man under 6 foot tall. You don't want a man who don't have 6 figures. You don't want a man that doesn't have the big old appendage. But then when we start talking about weight, height, and the way do you wear real hair or do you have fake eyelashes? What is real on you versus what's real on a man? Now, the only thing that a man, like Cam Newton said, that we're feasibly allowed to get is the teeth. Other than that, if we start going and getting BBLs and surgery downstairs, I mean, I don't know if you, I guess you can wear, like, if we wore platform shoes so we look taller, you know what I'm saying? Like, all these things that women do to hide some of their indiscretions, or I don't know the indiscretions, but just their, I don't want to be mean, but it's just, that's how men are. Now, as soon as you are outside of their profile, as soon as you're outside of that situation, men are going to talk straight crazy and different towards you if you're not part of that upper echelons of women.
That's funny.
Mm-hmm.
I should have said I was like 170 or 180.
Yeah.
You wouldn't date a big girl? You work out?
I do.
You
very,
do?
Very active. I'm a trainer as well.
You're a trainer?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Where you train at?
I train in the marina and I train in the valley sometimes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So you have a social media based off that?
No.
Damn, you should.
Nah.
You don't create content?
I do private lessons.
You said what?
I do private lessons.
Oh, you do private lessons?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I like that.
Rashad, what are you looking for in your woman?
What am I looking for in my woman?
Yes. For her to make the cut to be your girlfriend. What does she have?
I don't want a girlfriend. I want a woman.
Okay.
Yeah, and I want her to be.
Now, I agree where he's talking about. Girlfriends are in high school, right? Once you get over a certain age, I say for men, roughly around 35, almost 40, if you're single and you haven't been married and you don't have any kids, apparently he doesn't have any, you'll find out. Myself included, I'm 49, so I'll tell you right now that I've never been married. And one of the main reasons why is because, the costs associated with it and what's happened with the landscape of with these states and how easy it is for somebody just to leave you and take all your money. And most men ain't stupid enough to fall for that simpery. Now, I might be simpish, I might do some simpish things to be nice and eclectic towards a woman, but that's just my romantic side. It's more towards the sexual side, I would think. But at the end of the day, he's right. Men at our age ain't looking for a girlfriend. We're looking for a woman to settle down with.
Ready right now
Ready for what?
for what women are ready for, what they say they're ready for.
Okay, so Verdi, tell us what you're ready for.
You
and
know
let's
what it
see.
is with me? I'm picky as hell. So it's like I want to settle down with somebody, but at the same time, I also want to explore my options. And I think that's why I'm single still, because I'm hella picky. Like, I don't know. If I don't see a future with you, then I am not going to entertain it. And I'm not going to lead you on or anything like that. But if, like, the vibe has to be there. Like, I
Sounds
have
like-
to fuck with you.
Sounds like you have a problem with committing.
Yeah, no. You know, I could commit to,
Yeah, no.
I would like to commit to the right person, but no guy has showed me that, you know, why I should fuck with them or continue to.
Now, this is what I find interesting. No man she's been with, okay? So this leads me to believe that she's got relationships issues. Now, as it's running in my brain, as I'm sitting here listening to her, I can see what she looks like. And I think that's the reason why they have them like kind of like a blind date. And then you have a moderator that's asking certain questions. But at the end of the day, like, this is what you're sizing up. Now, think about it. If he was able to look at her, he'd be like, okay, I can deal with that. Because the way she looks, she's not a bad looking woman. She's very attractive. Don't get me wrong. I mean, she could work on her, work on some things. But I'm not here to diss nobody, because who's perfect, right? No one's really perfect. But at the end of the day, when you hear that, whether it's male or female, if you're hearing somebody say, oh, there ain't no good women out there, or there ain't no good man out there, or the relationships I've been in, but the reason why I'm single. I can tell you the reason why I'm single, because I'm hella picky, and as soon as it's not interesting to me, boom, that girl is gone, or vice versa. So those things will happen. So if you're not ready to really truly date somebody, and really truly to be honest with yourself, because I think that's really what it boils down to. If you're not really honest with yourself, how can you be honest with somebody else? And I don't look at her, and I'm looking at her, and I don't think she's being honest. I think she's a little player, and she know it. But then she's trying to downplay it. But that's just me being, snooping.
What have you shown a guy that he should be committed to you?
You said what?
What have you shown a guy that he should be committed to you?
I'm a lover. I'm very nurturing. I'm very family oriented. I'm honest. I don't be behind a bush. I don't do none of that weird shit. But if I see you playing that, then I'm gonna play that too. It's like, I've been told multiple times.
So wait a minute. How can you be nurturing, but then turn around and do the opposite because of what you see somebody else doing? Shouldn't there be a communication?
By men that I'm like a twin to them. Like, I remind them of them. Like, oh, I can't play you. Like, you're so much of a player. It's like, yeah, you can't play me. Like, I just know the game too well. I can read body language. I can read it all. Like, you can't fool me.
You know what that means? He just saying he a hoe and...
No. I have a very good, my intuition is very strong, so I could read past the bullshit. I could see it.
First of all, she cut him off after he's trying to make a point. So she's trying to double talk her way out of what she just said, but you really can't. Once you put it out there, you can't really double talk your way out of it. I think just because she's younger. I would have asked how old she was, because her age is going to dictate what's going on, especially if she's into what she's talking about, which is, you can't play me. You're such a player yourself. Okay, fool me once. Fool me twice. That's what she's on. So my question is, if she's such a player, that means, why is she even on the show? Unless it wasn't to get some attention.
You know, like you say you don't want a girlfriend, you want a woman. Like, that's what I want. But at the same time, it's hard to find that because there's a lot of people playing games. There's a lot of people that just want to sleep with people, you know, and then that's it. Once they get it, that's that.
Do you get bored easy?
I do.
Right, so that means when you got options and you get bored, what you gonna go do? You gonna go
You better be entertaining me.
You gonna go entertain them options, right?
I need the guy to have the relationship, you know, the way it was before he got me. Don't stop doing shit you did to get me.
Right, so like,
I don't like
with Instagram, right? Instagram, no man can keep up with the attention Instagram gives a woman.
That is a fact.
Instagram ain't nothing as long as my man is reassuring me and complimenting me and making me feel like I'm that bitch, then I ain't gotta look nowhere else. I'ma water my grass. I ain't looking for another grass that's greener.
So a man has to reassure you of all the things you know you already are?
I like to hear from him, yes. If
He
I'm
said
gonna
there
pump my
was some
guy up,
heat.
he gonna have to pump me up. If he want a bad bitch, then he gonna have to, you know, learn how to deal with one and, you know.
What's a bad bitch?
Wait a minute. I don't know any nurturing bad bitches. I don't think that is part of the vocabulary. How can you be a bad bitch, right, and be nurturing? There's no such thing. There's no such thing as a bad bitch that's nurturing. I've never met one. And she doesn't look like nurturing to me. Nurturing, she wouldn't speak the way she's speaking. If she's nurturing, she's just giving lip service, if you ask me. But that's just me talking. Let her say it.
A girl that got her business going on, her money, her mindset, her body right, you know what I'm saying, is out the drama, is not in the mix, is not always outside, you know, takes care of herself.
What's a bad bitch to a good man, though?
What's a bad bitch to a good man?
Mm-hmm.
Shit, she probably compliment him very well. I don't know. I'm shit. I don't know. What's your sign?
Libra.
Oh Lord, I should have known. What's your birthday? October?
September. We just want to know. We just want to know what we need to know before we get into.
Y'all very I feel like y'all very demanding.
Yes.
I don't like that.
Real men are.
No.
Real men are.
No.
We set the boundaries in the territory.
You consider yourself as a real man?
Who?
You consider yourself as a real man?
As a real man?
Yeah, like you a real nigga type shit?
I'm the man.
Okay. I circled it because I wanted you to look at her face. The way her face was looking at it. The way she was processing what she's using the astrological sign, right? Right? To say, hey, oh, you guys are demanding. Now, I'm a Libra, and it's not that we're demanding. We use our brain to figure out what type of person you are. And we will say things in order to get the truth or get some remnants of the truth or to hang yourself with a lie. That's what he's really trying to do. He's trying to figure out, is this woman really talking lip service? Because he's asking, what's a bad bitch to you? And then, what's a bad bitch to a good man? Because bad bitches and good men don't walk together. Bad get simps. I'll say it again. Bad bitches get simps. I know. I used to fall for the stuff that she's playing now, if I would have looked in her face, I'd be like, hey, I just want to fuck anyway, so it don't really matter. And that's what she said. She said men, all they try to do is just get in your pants. Well, you're playing a bad bitch. Everybody wants to fuck a bad bitch. They don't want to marry one. They just want to fuck them. So women, you keep telling yourself this, oh, I'm a bad bitch, I'm a bad bitch. Then you just gonna get fucked. That's it. That's how it works. That's what a man's about. A man looks at a bad bitch when he goes to a strip club. That woman's a bad bitch, right? She's walking around with her booty meat out, showing her titties, showing everything else. But would you take that home to mama? No. So this is what I don't understand about the young generation. I remember when I was a kid. Like, if you dress like that, my mom, you better leave them little fast ass bitches. Don't bring them to my house. Because bring that little fast ass bitch, we're going to have problems. But nowadays, when your mama dressed like that, right, you could bring that little fast ass bitch home. But then if she act better than the baddest bitch, right, then your moms will say, and I'm calling you nobody's mom a bitch, but I'm just saying, she call herself a bad bitch, right? You bring that bad bitch home, she start talking, snapping at your mom, guess what happened? There's going to be some fighting going on. Bad bitches are problems because the whole idea of the word bad means what? Bad. They don't good and bad. So good dudes that are simp or simpery or have simpish ways typically had a badass mama. And badass mamas can't have nobody strong. Bad bitches can't have a strong man, period. Those two don't work together. Good men are one thing, but a strong, alpha type strong man can't deal with a bad bitch because the bad bitch is going to run her mouth. The alpha male is going to be like, there's two types. You got the ones that are going to whoop a bitch's ass, and then you got the dudes that ain't. And if you ain't the third one, which is the in-betweeners, those are the ones that I call, like, later on in life, they like myself, when you get out of the simperish ways, out of being a simp, and you start listening with these women, I just avoid them. I avoid all bad bitches. Now, you can see Melli Monaco she's like, damn, girl, you fucking your own shit up. Because she knows this dude. She knows this dude got bread. She knows this dude's she knows what this guy looks like. Old girl doesn't know what this dude looks like. She's just talking from her brain to her mouth. She's not even internalizing what he's really saying. She's just talking. He over there analyzing her because men are analytical, because we're over here dissecting what you're saying. And, especially if you're 39, almost 40 and over, we ain't playing that shit. We've already went through this. We've already fucked enough women to know better. We already been through and ran through enough. He's ready to settle down, and he ain't gonna settle down with no baddie. That's what's wrong with you ladies. Y'all youngins, that I say youngins to me, and I'm not talking about you 21, 20, y'all babies. I'm talking about you 29-year-old to 35-year-old women trying to still act like a baddie. You ain't gonna find no man that's gonna take you seriously. And then when you hit 40, his age, men who are 40 or above, I say 40 to 50, will not mess with a woman over 35. That's not me telling you. I'm talking about the good men, the ones who will pay out. Ain't fucking around with no woman that's over 35. Period. Then you got to get from, when you're in your 40s, ladies, you got to meet dudes that are in their 50s, 60s. And you're young to them, they can deal with that. So just remember, like in high school, when the girls wouldn't date us in high school, right? When I was in high school, when I was a freshman, I couldn't get a girl to save my life, right? Till I started playing sports. And then when I started playing sports, then I got a little traction, as a sophomore. You might get a junior chick, but she wasn't popular. You had to go. You had to get in where you fit in. You had to get, unless you had now, when I started driving a car, hey, women were coming out of the woodwork. I had a car in high school, right? When you're driving to school, hey, can you pick me up? Hey, this is when gas was cheap. I'm talking about 75 cents to 99 cents. You put $10 in, you got 10 gallons. You driving all around, whipping around. You know what I'm saying? But once I got that car, it changed my whole trajectory. Having a car changed the whole trajectory. I didn't have to take the bus, right? So that's all I'm saying is, as we age, man, we get better with age over time because our value is based differently. Now, if you were a pretty ass man in high school, you was going to get the girls regardless. Throw a car on that dude, he's just a G'd up wagon. But we all know the bad looking dudes, the good looking ones, didn't really have a car. You always had that one friend who was the ugly dude who just kicked it with you. So I used to kick it with dudes that had cars when I was younger, just because they had cars and the girls was like, hey man, me and my homeboy can come pick you up. You gotta have a girl though, right? Tell me if I'm wrong, fellas. I could be wrong, but that's just me. That's how I grew up because we didn't have the internet, right? The only way you met people is we went to the mall. We were physically out and you could see the person. And then it mattered what clothes you had, right? It depends how dirty you make sure your fingernails and your shoes was clean, right? You smelled good, right? You brushed your teeth. You were in like Flint if you had a car. Just saying. So all I'm saying, ladies, is look at this woman and you can tell she's in her late 20s, maybe even her 30s, maybe early 30s. But once women hit over 35 and you still acting like a baddie, you'll be alone. Men over 40 ain't checking for you. Just telling you the truth. Those are the men who's got their shit together. They got their mind right. They're ready to settle down with a woman. They're ready to fall in love, so to speak. But they ain't, especially if they've already ran through a few. Now first of all, let's really talk about something. He is a personal trainer. So he has no problem meeting women. let's just go there. Let's go there.
I see now.
Okay, explain what is what's a real man. What's the man?
The man
What is
is
that?
a role model for all men to be.
Okay, what are the characters?
Set the example of
Okay, tell me
commitment, survival.
Okay.
Do you hear that? She can't compete. She got her head down. She ain't even trying to pay attention. He trying to sneak to look and see what she looked like. Because he want to see if she's worth a damn. Because she ain't worth a damn, he'd get up and walk right out right now. At that age, he gets women. He got cars. I seen this dude before. He is on social media, but he's not on social media. Do you know what I'm saying? I've seen him around a couple times. So he knows his value. He knows his worth. He has his boundaries. He understands his value to a woman. And if a woman is acting like she's a baddie, right? She better be bad. Like, honestly, she's not the baddest woman. That I think personally, Melly looks better than she does. And Melly's not even dolled up. She got her hair in the bun. She looked beautiful, natural. She don't even need all that extra stuff. Look how classy she's sitting. She's sitting with confidence. She's sitting with poise. Old girl over here like, not even paying attention to homeboy.
Safety, protection, intelligence. You know, all of the intangibles provider, everything.
So you're going to want to control your woman?
No, it's never about controlling a woman. A woman needs to be free for her to be her 100%.
So if you was to get a woman, how would you treat her? Like, how would you make her feel like she don't got to look nowhere else?
I would treat her exactly the way I want to be treated.
Which is what?
The same way.
Can you explain?
Like, I want her to make me feel like I can't be replaced, and I'm the only one, and I'm the world, I'm the universe, I'm championed. Every time she see me, that pussy get wet.
When was your last relationship?
A couple years ago.
Hey, oh, hold on. You saw what Melly was talking about. You see her face. She's like, she already knows. Melly trying to get that for herself. She's like, she ain't ready for this. That's my thinking.
You got kids?
Nope.
You don't got kids?
No. You want more? Do you want any? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I do. I would love a family.
Why don't you have any?
I haven't found a good woman that's capable of comprehending such a family dynamic.
This is one thing that we need more of. Now, myself included, I'm not part of this. I had a child out of the wedlock, but my child's 21. She just turned 21. No, she just turned 20. I gotta look at my arm because I have a tattoo there. I'm bad, don't mind me.
If I was to meet one of your exes, what would she tell me about you? Like, some good or some bad? Like, what was the reason y'all relationship ended? Was it her fault? Was it your fault? Was it mutual?
My exes would tell you that I'm extremely ambitious and passionate, intelligent, very demanding. I hold people accountable, especially when they have potential.
Holding them accountable.
And I know I haven't did anything wrong to any of them, so I would say that they probably say some pretty negative shit.
Would you like your women to work?
See, now, if you put up all the past relationships, what would your ex say about you? Like, would they be nice? I know I have a few that would probably say some kind words at the beginning, but then saying he's a self-centered piece of shit, something like that. I know I have some bad. I got some. I mean, I'll be honest with you. I'm not the nicest person, but when I'm done, I don't conversate anymore. Like, so when I break up with somebody, there's a lot of relationships where I don't talk to you no more. I'm done talking. I'm not gonna say shit to you ever again. And if I see you, I'm gonna look. You do not exist. So they can get mad about that, but at the end of the day, you would have to do something to me in order for me to stop fucking with you. So I'm not saying he's right or wrong about what he's saying with his exes, because you really can't speak for your exes. But what would your exes say about you?
Or would you like to take care of her?
I would want my woman to work with me. I don't want the whole, I'm sitting at home waiting for you to bring bread in. I want a woman that's gonna sit there and help me construct a business and a business plan, and we're gonna attack it together.
Yep.
Whatever it is she wanna do or come up
Look
with,
at
whatever
Mel.
it is I do.
Look at
come
Melly
over,
over there.
assist
She's
each other.
shaking her head like, I get you. I'm with it. She with it. She get it.
Tell us a toxic trait about yourself.
A toxic trait? I would say, man, I don't know if it's toxic. I like to listen.
How is that toxic?
I said I don't know if it's toxic because I don't be talking a lot.
Something bad about you when you're dating. Your
Man, yeah,
No.
I might eat the pussy a little too much.
Come on now. Everybody got a little bit of toxicity. But he ain't trying to put his business out here. See, if men don't fall into this trap, if they ask you what your toxic trait is, you tell them, I simp too much. That's something I'm working on. And going forward, each woman that I've ever spoken to, the simp has subsided. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to level it out to where I give you your space and give you your respect, but at the same time, if a woman doesn't respect me, my boundaries is too low, and I raise my boundaries every time I meet a new woman. Now that could be toxic, however, it's to protect my heart. Use that one, fellas. That's a good one.
You might get tired a little. You
You
stop.
have to.
Huh?
But eating pussy too much, come on, what woman thinks that's toxic?
You eat ass too.
Yep.
He eat ass?
If it's clean, though,
Look
I can't
at
be
it.
cleaning it for you.
That's crazy.
He eat ass?
You can't be cleaning it
She's
for
like,
you. No.
I like that.
Okay. Birdie, do you eat ass?
Hell no.
Hell no. Okay.
Hell
Good,
no.
good.
Do that.
Achieve freedom.
I don't know if she squirt.
It
Can't work if she don't squirt.
Ready?
What?
He's asking if you squirt.
Shit, I don't know what I do. Honestly, every experience.
Hold on. You don't know if you squirt. I'm with him on this one. If a woman doesn't know how to squirt, that means she's not in tune with her body. She's not in tune with herself. That means she can't even get her own self to squirt. And if she can't get her own self to squirt, what's the point of dating it?
Been different. I don't know. I don't think I've squirted though. I don't think that's ever. I don't know.
You ain't got that freaky yet?
Only when I had a kid. That shit. Oh my God! I didn't even know the doctor even said like, "Whoa, I ain't never seen that before."
What happened?
I don't know, something like it was. I don't know if it was squirting, but it was like, you know, I ain't never shot nothing out. But that was funny. The doctor was like, "I had never seen that before."
Okay.
That was squirting.
So that's a no.
No, I don't think I ever have.
But maybe that's impossible.
I think a guy. No,
Maybe
I
she
think.
can do it.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
A guy
She's not
never aroused me
open-minded.
that.
She's not open-minded. She's not open-minded.
I am. It's just it never been the right guy to do that for me.
First of all, that means she's never been comfortable sexually. Ladies, we all know you got to be comfortable to squirt. And if men, you don't know that you can't. If all women know how to squirt, it's just like she's saying. I get what she's saying. Some guys have never made her feel comfortable, but I don't think she could ever get comfortable because I think she has past traumas that she hasn't dealt with yet that's moving on with her in the future. And I think that's with a lot of men too as well. I'm not saying it's a man or a woman thing. I had my own personal bout with that situation. And once I let that stuff go, then I was able to really emotionally connect with women. Physically, I'm gifted, let's say. You know, as far as understanding how to caress a woman, understanding what a woman needs, and you know, working with her body and the way she moves, making her feel comfortable. I could say that's one of my fortes per se. I've had more than enough women to squirt and more than enough orgasms to understand what that's all about. But for a man not to know how to do that, I can understand where she's coming from as far as, you know, not being able to hit that button, so to speak. Now, Melly has a video about how to make a woman squirt, which is kind of interesting that she doesn't bring that up in the situation.
These men's sex.
Because you got so many different
They've
options.
been so boring.
You got options in the pen. You can't.
What you mean? I don't fuck all my options.
You gotta focus on that one.
I ain't had.
So wait, so do you?
I ain't had sex since this whole year started.
Cap.
Okay, I swear to God. I swear to God. I literally been. No, listen. Probably once in January, but that's about it.
See how
for
that
my
happened?
birthday.
You see
For
how we start peeling it back?
For my birthday. For my
Let me
birthday.
think. Well, hold on.
No, but that's really
2 weeks
abstinence.
ago. 2
No,
weeks
listen,
ago.
listen,
Okay,
that's
I did
abstinence.
sleep up.
I've been literally,
Accidents?
I had. How do you say it?
Did you say accident?
No, I said abstinence.
Abstinence?
Yes, I've been since January. January is the last time I ever did anything. And that's been with the same body I've been had. It ain't no new bodies. It's hard.
What does
I
that
feel
mean?
like
What does that mean exactly?
What do you mean?
You've been abstinent. Is that something you like and you plan on continuing doing?
I like it because I don't like just having sex with anybody. Like, energy transfers. Like, this person might be fighting demons and depressed, and then it's gonna transfer to me. Now I'm fighting demons and I'm depressed. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know.
What if I feel the same way?
What do you mean?
Yeah, them demons and stuff you suppressing, you don't want to get out of you. You trying to get it
I
on
don't
to me.
want to do that. Hell no.
So you both want to?
I would rather have sex with someone who has a fucking amazing life going on. Like, they're always happy. Their energy is up. You know what I'm saying? They don't degrade women. They don't talk bad. They don't be negative.
Now, fellas, this is why I say you need to protect your energy, because she's an energy vampire. And what that means is that she's looking for somebody who has that internally because she doesn't have it inside. Have you noticed, like, when you're in the best mood possible, all negativity is coming at you 24/7 all damn day until you're negative? And then that's what happens. Especially women are susceptible to this more than I would say men, because men are not allowed to show their vulnerable side as much. Women, on the other hand, you'll see them be like, oh, like my mom used to do this. I used to didn't understand it. My mom could be mad as hell at me all damn day, whooping my ass. As soon as that phone ring, hello, hi, and then get back into that. You know, my mom was good for that, and a lot of women that I've ever dated in my life too have been that way. So all I'm saying is watch out and protect your energy, fellas, especially if you're on that positive tip. If you're not looking to argue, if you're not looking to have one of those days where someone's trying to pull something from you, especially if a woman's having a fucking bad day, she's gonna make sure your day is bad too. Trust.
They respect people.
What do you do for a living?
What do I do for a living? I have a business that I'm working on, which is for fitness clothes and like just, you know, streetwear. And then I work at a club, Penthouse, which is just weekends. So I do bottle service as well. And I'm working on digital marketing.
So if you started to date someone...
Wait a minute. She's doing a clothing line, which, be honest, everybody's doing that, right? Unless you have tons of followers. Like you could see right here, it says view products. Everybody's doing that. Okay, so she's using that as, okay, she's making money that way. Why don't you just say, I'm an influencer online, and that's it. But then she also does bottle service. What does that mean? Oh, she's around men with money. Get out of here.
Are you gonna be able to have enough time for them?
It depends. I'll make it happen
It
if I really like you.
It depends.
If I really like you,
This
yes.
2024. This is what we dealing with in 2024. It depends.
This is the one thing that I've learned from my non-simpery. As soon as I hear what she does, and if it conflicts with my moral standpoint, he should have just got up and walked away. He just being nice because, it is what it is. But he just lost interest. He's now going to mess with her. Me personally, as soon as I heard her, you do bottle service, I'm out. Because that means you're going to have to dress a certain way. You're going to be around rich men. She already told you she doesn't like anybody who's insecure. Because that's her bread and butter, is that she's taking advantage of the way she looks now, because she's not going to have those looks forever. And that's what's wrong with these women today. These baddies, these bad bitches, whatever you want to call yourself, that have those kinds of situations where you're doing a sexually charged job. Your beauty is your modus operandi. And then you need to find a sucker, a simp, a dude that will allow you to continue to do what you do, spend his money, take his energy, so then that way she can breed out her situation and continue her cycle of chaos. And yes, I'm saying it to her personally. There's men out there that are in the soft guy era, and I ain't mad at him. I ain't mad at her. I'm just saying, calling out truth. I'm calling out what it is. I would be up and out of there. As soon as she said what she told me just then and there, and you'll see for my personal, I'm done. I'm out of here. And I'm pretty sure he's already came to that conclusion. That's the reason why he wasn't worried about it. Because he's not going to be nice anymore, I bet you. Watch.
Because I have a son. When you have kids, it's different. I can't just move around and go meet up with you. No, I had to figure out if my son gonna be good. Could I bring him with me, or
are we dating, or are we? What is this 2024 terminology? Or are you my girl? Are you mine?
I mean, shit. If you want to pay for a sitter, then shit, let's make it happen.
If you're mine, do you have
pay for a sitter? Excuse me. You shouldn't be dating anyway. If you need a sitter at this age, the formidable years, you shouldn't be on a dating show. Why are you here, woman? Why is she over here? She's here because there's a camera. And this is going on a show that's going to be syndicated to other people. That's why she's here. She's not here to find love. She's here to market herself and get her name out here. Let's stop the cap.
time for me?
Okay, I'll make time for you if you could pay for a sitter. If you want to date me.
If I'm with you, I'm paying for everything.
Me, you're dating my son. You're dating us.
I'm paying for everything. I just want to know when I want.
This is key term simp right here. He says he's paying for everything. I used to say that too. And trust me, fellas, when you talk like this, you will pay for everything. She's like, that's how you land your chick, is because you'll say you'll pay for everything. Now, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it, but I learned a valuable lesson. If you ain't taking my last name, I ain't paying no more of this game.
Yeah, I can have you.
Yeah, just pay for a sitter.
That's an easy thing to do.
Yeah, okay then.
That's the only requirement to having.
That's it. As long as you accept me and my son.
This is where I don't agree with him. I don't agree at all.
Vibing, then we straight.
So why are you playing hard to get with everybody? It's such a simple thing.
Because not everybody trying to pay for a sitter.
What?
I swear to God.
We ain't.
If some people want to, meet my
Verity,
son, but
let me tell you something about a real man. Simple about a real man. You got that good. You can go in the kitchen and fix a plate, right? And you ain't even get on nobody's nerves. You funny. You laugh at jokes. Shit, you'll be married sooner than you
know how to
think.
make people laugh.
I mean, nowadays men don't want to get married, so.
They don't.
Well, because nowadays everybody want to put their pussy on the internet.
You said they want to do what?
They want to put their pussy on the internet. Yeah.
So we have to be
It's hard
selective.
to date out here, man.
We have to be selective.
Very.
Because a woman who says she wants to be married doesn't mean that's a woman that is a wife.
Facts. But I don't agree. Men,
So
stop
if you
paying
meet
for shit.
a good woman,
Make
a
these
woman that
make
you
these
think
women
is
pay
ready
for their own
marriage,
way until
will
they
you marry
they
her
figure out what
and
they really
not
want out of
talk to
life.
anyone else?
See here, listen to how you just formed that whole sentence. It was the craziest thing I've ever heard in my life.
How?
Because the whole insecurity of like cheating is intertwined in the question. It's like, of course, if I'm gonna marry her, I'm gonna be monogamous to her because that's the part of the vows.
I mean, you want to say of course, but nowadays we see a lot of people, they're married and they're cheating.
Because
Hell yeah,
they don't have integrity.
Okay.
A lot of men get married and then that title just messes everything up.
But a lot of women get bored and then they just say,
And the
I
men
quit.
get bored. I don't see
quit.
so many married
Yeah.
men outside with women that ain't their wife.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, why do you get married for?
Let me ask you this. Are you willing to fix the problem that you see within your relationship rather than run away from
Yeah,
it?
like I said, I would water my grass. I won't look for another grass that's greener.
Or why are you single right now?
Because my last relationship, the sex was ass. It was not working.
And that was
And then,
it?
no, not even to break it to you, but like, I didn't really see a future with this man. So it's like, we had a kid and then I tried to make it work, but just the way he became an alcoholic, he became verbally abusive, physically abusive. During my pregnancy, there's no way I was sticking around after I had my kid. So I've been single ever since because I feel like every relationship that I got into became like that. Men got very insecure about me. Men didn't like me dressing the way I dress or going out or carrying myself the way I do because they were insecure about their looks. So a man that's insecure, I cannot date you because you obviously can't deal with how I look. A man would obviously
the
look at their
problem.
woman as a queen.
That is the problem. See, she makes her money from her looks and getting attention, right? So fellas, don't date this type of woman if you're insecure. Don't even mess with them because you will have your energy all off. They're going to have you all up in your feelings. And then you're going to go out and do stupid stuff and then sit your motherfucking ass in jail. And then she's over here living her best life. Then she going to talk about how your sex was ass. But she stayed with your ass because you was giving her the quan. As soon as you start putting your hands on them, not saying I condone putting your hands on any woman. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is, I don't understand how the fuck you going to stay with a woman that is not for you, not with you, and then she's the first one to talk about you on the internet. Even if she doesn't say your name. If your chick was on a show like that, you're going to assume it's you. Especially if you the baby daddy. Now, everybody's going to go to her IG, right? And go and look and see who the baby daddy is. Period. Now, she could try to scrub it. If she scrub, most of these women don't take the time to scrub her stuff. And you could look up her stuff. You can find out who the dude is. Women are like that. Women are just snoopy that way anyway. They're going to find out who's their baby daddy is. Who's this dude? Now, she could be lying, but I'm just saying, this is the reason why you don't mess with any woman who's on the internet. Hey, if you're looking for a wife, if you're looking for the woman of your dreams to hold your kids, she better not be on IG and she better not be a baddie because she's going to put you on blast. She's going to say stupid shit about you. And she's going to make you look bad because that's what they do. They pass it to you. Like, she didn't do nothing wrong. She was perfect in the situation. She didn't do anything to deserve what she got from him. He was just a man. a manic depressant, mean individual, psycho that put his hands on it. That's every single time when you're dealing with a baddie, that's what you hear. No doubt.
Beautiful. She's taking care of herself. Her body look good. I'm gonna show her off. Not, oh, why you wearing that? Why you looking like this? You're gonna like, no, that's weird.
Is a nigga gonna be a problem?
That's gonna be a problem if you're telling me what the.
No, is your baby daddy gonna be a problem?
Oh no. That's dead.
If
All
you
we
couldn't
talk about-
control him
all
then,
we talk about is my son.
if you
Ain't
couldn't
got nothing-
control him then, what make you think you can control him now?
You said what?
If you couldn't control him then, what make you think you can control him now?
What do you mean? We ain't done shit for 4 years.
Well, he might be a jealous nigga.
What? No, that's just we just didn't work out, and he
See,
understands
what I-
that. So he's doing his own shit, and I'm doing my own shit.
This is what I would have asked. So the person you had sex with, was it your baby daddy? Or is it a different nigga? He didn't ask that, but I would have. Like, so is your baby daddy the person you was with last? Because if that was, then he's gonna have a problem. Trust me. And I stay ready. Look at that up there. I stay ready for some sucker.
The only thing we talk about is my son and his expenses. That's about it. We don't worry about each other's pockets. What we doing in life, that's not our business.
Would you get off Instagram for your man?
Fuck no.
Man?
Fuck no. I'm just
Okay.
Hell no. That's you already being insecure. What? I make my money off of content. You gonna stop my bag because you want me to? No, you're weird. Bye. I like being on social media. I like, explore, like putting my shit out there, promoting my business, promoting my personality, promoting brands. You're not
The
gonna tell me to
attention.
I don't
Just
like
say
telling-
it.
I don't
Just
like
say it, lady.
anyone telling me what to do. So
Just say
that's
you
something
like the
a man's
attention.
gonna have to understand.
Does it work both ways?
Yeah, I'm not gonna tell you what to do as long as it's not.
Did you just say as long as?
As long as it's not messing our
Did you
relationship.
just say as long as?
Yeah. I want a man that, shit, I could look in your DMs, you could look at mine. We trust each other. Shit, you don't want to, then I won't want to either. I trust you. That's that. You have social media, I have social media. Bitches is on you, niggas is on me. But we got each other. That's all.
Well, Verdi, what's gonna stop you from wanting another nigga?
Huh?
What stops you from wanting other niggas?
As long as my man is giving me everything I want. Not like,
Don't you know what the word more is?
Huh?
More? When you want more?
I mean, as long as my man is meeting every, checking every box, I won't have to look anywhere else, and I wouldn't want to. I'm a lover girl. I'm not gonna be out here looking for anybody. If I really fuck with you and I like you for real, shit, I'm dropping everybody. That's just how I am.
What kind of stuff are you
Look
into?
at Melly put her head.
What am I into?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, look at Melly looking. Oh, she's like, bitch, come on now. We know you ain't going to. She knows she listened to some bullshit. She listened to some bullshit right there.
I'm very adventurous. I like having fun. I like hiking. I like working out. I like reading. I like trying new
Reading
things.
what?
I like to travel. Yeah.
Okay. We're coming to the end of this date. You guys good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was your sign again?
Libra.
A Libra. Okay. I remember that.
All right. Well, thank you, Rashad. Thank you for your time.
Yeah.
Now, I'm going to end my video as well because I got almost an hour on this. I'm going to say it just like this. This is the problem with social media dating. If you're on social media, stop trying to date. Especially if you're trying to date somebody who's not on social media. And that's the reason why you content creators that get together and then you got all these people up in your DMs. You got dudes saying I love you. You got women that saying I suck your dick, this and that, and all this other stuff that's going on, right? You got the simps and you got the suckers out there. The simps are the dudes, suckers are the chicks. It doesn't really matter. You could be a sucker ass dude and a sucker ass, simp chick. It doesn't really matter. At the end of the day, the reason why relationships are horribly done is because we have so many options. Dating websites, it's like, I call it a candy machine. You can keep flipping until you see one you like, but guess what? Somebody else already clicked on that one too. The badder they are, the more people they got following them. So, what do you think? Would you delete your Instagram for a man? Vice versa, man. Would you delete your Instagram for a female if it was the right one for you? Is the question. And I don't think these two people were right for each other because it seemed like there was no chemistry whatsoever. None. And it was just hard to watch. But I love me some Melly. This is KayBoss. And I'm out.